Hey, you came back. Welcome to Caryn's Cooking. This morning I spotted some tortellini in my refrigerator, and I want to check out and see what else I've got in there that we could throw together and make a delicious lunch. Let's have a look.
Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I've got some sour cream, some ricotta, some butter, a little garlic. We're in business. Let's go.
Turns out I have everything that I need to make this incredible tortellini dish with this beautiful sauce I created years and years ago that is so simple to make, your mind is going to be blown. So let's start putting the sauce together. I've already put 1 tablespoon of butter into a saucepan. I'm going to add 1 cube, let's make it 2, of minced garlic. I'm adding a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of rosemary, and a teaspoon of oregano. Just over the years, I've learned that making this little shape with my hand, that equals a teaspoon. We want those to all come up and make an incredible aroma. The cool thing about this sauce is once you have it made, you can do things like you can add mushrooms to it, you could add chopped chicken to it, the possibilities are completely endless. Ah, smell those herbs. Believe it or not, actually I think my friend Madeline will believe it. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter, just a bit, about 1/4 tablespoon, just for a little additional. Okay, oh yeah, smells fantastic. And while that's going on, I decided I also found some zucchini. I'm gonna grill some zucchini in the back. Okay, perfect. On about medium heat, the next thing I'm gonna do, this is a cheater recipe. It comes out delicious and people think you worked really hard, but hey, I'm adding a scoop, about 1/2 cup of sour cream, a scoop of ricotta, again, about 1/2 cup. I'm gonna blend those together with those herbs and butter and cook them down. You want it to get to be you're trying to get it to be runny and super delicious. I think I've been making this for my daughter for about, I don't know, 25 years. Then you're gonna add about 1/4 cup of grated parmesan. Gonna bring that in. You really want it to get nice and melted together. You still want to be smelling those herbs and spices. Okay. The other thing you have to do, and this takes a little bit of guessing, I reserved some of the water that I cooked my tortellini in. And I'm gonna add just a little bit at a time, maybe about 1 tablespoon. Whenever you make a pasta dish, you always wanna add back some of the water that you cooked your pasta in. It helps it adhere to the pasta itself when you put the two together, okay? Now, literally we have been doing this for less than 2 minutes and that sauce is nearly complete. Just hit the zucchini, give it a toss while my sauce is still heating through. I used to make this mistake of always cooking my vegetables first and they always got overcooked. So now I try to cook them last. My sauce is starting to bubble. I don't want it to scorch, so I'm gonna move it around. I do want to give it some time though for all of those items to come together and really get delicious and blend and bloom and be happy together. Okay, believe it or not, that's it. So now we take our tortellini, bring it right over in the pot that we had cooked it in. It's been drained. We've used a little bit of the water. Actually, I'm gonna give a little toss of that water back into my tortellini. Move it around. And now just pour the sauce over. And bada bing, we have the most delicious, creamy, flavorful tortellini dish that literally took minutes to make. So I've plated the tortellini dish over a bed of fresh spinach just to make it look good. I have my zucchini here. Now remember, you could make this with a piece of salmon, you could have grilled chicken on the side, grilled shrimp, a steak. You can use it as a side dish. You can use it as the main dish. For a main dish, I've added chopped chicken, I've added chopped mushrooms. You could add some shrimp in the mix if you like. But today we're just gonna eat it in its simplest form with a little garnish of tomato and some fresh flat leaf Italian parsley, just to give it a little more color and a little more flavor. It is simply delicious. The sauce is so creamy. With all those herbs, it has a bunch of layers in it that you can taste all the time, all the way through every bite. I do always make it with fresh tortellini, not dry tortellini. You can make it the other way, but for me, I just think there's something wonderful about the fresh tortellini. Let's have a bite. I'm happy. If you make this, you're going to be happy too. One of the things you should know, you do need to serve it right away because the sauce stays together better. But hey, it took us all of 7 minutes max to make this entire lunch. Zucchini's good too. So if you want to see more of our delicious recipes, come back, join me in the kitchen, hit subscribe, ring that bell. I want to see you again next time. And thanks for hanging out with Caryn's Cooking.